All right, he's back, the man, the myth, the legend, the chef, Michael Feker. Il Mito's very own, here with, of course, another tasty dish, and we're going to be talking a bit about celiac disease.
Correct, correct, gluten-free. And, you know, since I found out the details of this disease, I committed myself completely to it. And at Il Mito, I created a completely gluten-free diet. It is easy for us, a restaurant like mine that is all from scratch, to create such a thing. Right. Otherwise, it's very difficult because gluten is used as a preservative, as a stabilizer, as a thickener, and so many different things.
It's in so many.
So many different things. Exactly.
Think of either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What I'm doing for you today is a gluten-free scallopini with a mustard balsamic sauce. I want you to all at home know, if you want to do the same thing and create a dry surface, instead of breadcrumb, use cornstarch. As a matter of fact, it's going to cover the pores of the ingredient even more. And look at this, shake the excess off. That is very crucial because that's going to...
gluten-free, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then we put a drizzle of olive oil in here. And the smoking of the olive oil tells you the oil is at 385 degrees and is ready for searing.
A little butter?
That's correct.
All right.
To give you that nice nutty flavor, because we're a bunch of nuts here at Dream.
And then it goes.
And it goes closest to you, lay it away. Scallopini means pounded.
Pounded, okay.
Correct, exactly. Next, what we're going to do, we do not worry about the chicken cooking completely because we're going to pull it out. We're going to create a sea of flavor in this pan, and we're going to bring the chicken back to the party. Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Bring the chicken
I
back.
like that.
yeah,
You see it like
come
that.
on, it's chicken
And then we'll
party
bring it
here.
back.
And I want you to remember, keep doing this to your ingredient. You're messing with it.
Don't
you see
peek.
there's an edge right there that's being created. That edge is telling you, okay, I'm ready to flip now. So we can pick it up, closest
don't
to you.
peek ahead of time.
Exactly, don't. Closest to you and lay it away from you. The oil goes and gets the camera and it doesn't burn me. That's all I care about.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, next.
Excellent.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the chicken out, and you see it's basically rare.
Yeah, it's nowhere
gonna
near
go in
cooked
here.
enough, right?
Right.
Correct. We're going to put a little bit of garlic. We're going to add all of our aromatics, which is thyme, rosemary, a little bit of oregano, and some chopped parsley.
Sea of flavor.
In
This is the sea of flavor.
That's right, that's right, baby. And then here we're going to deglaze with wine. That means bring now all the yum-yums in the bottom and get a chef facial.
That's nice.
Okay, and while you do, it's obviously easy if you go to your place and then just order right off the gluten-free menu. But you have a couple words for people at home to watch for, right?
Absolutely. The preservatives that is I mentioned to you, it is as a thickener. And also, one thing I want everybody at home to remember is make sure that where you're eating, it's in everything. Make sure that where you're eating, it does not exist in the processed food that comes out of the box. What I'm trying to teach more than anything is, guys, keep it simple. Just go back to the basics and eat the way we used to eat.
Real ingredients.
Real exactly, pure ingredients.
You gave us a list here of like things that kind of hide the gluten or may not be obvious, like broth, candy, coating mixes,
Croutons.
Hydrogen,
I
croutons.
would've-
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. Croutons is huge. It's a bread product, and also they layer it even with more gluten to create a nice crust on it when they're toasting
flavorings
it.
and things.
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce,
Is a
huge.
no-no.
Fish sauce, soy sauce. A lot of fermented ingredients need gluten in the process, but there is now gluten-free soy sauce and fish sauce.
So you just got to look around. A lot of stores are adding more and more gluten-free products. So.
Correct, because what are we doing? We're selling you an ingredient that has less of the pure ingredient and more of an additive. That's what we're doing here. Now, the sea of flavor is created. We're going to go here with a little bit of mustard, okay? And we're going to whisk the mustard in.
Mustard there?
Correct. Grain mustard, we call it, because you still have the whole grains intact and they haven't been broken up yet. And a little bit of balsamic.
There we go.
Okay. And then you see this hasn't thickened up yet, but guess what's going to happen? Once we bring that chicken back with the cornstarch that exists on the surface of that chicken, the chicken is going to thicken up the... Come back, chicken. Come back, chicken. Come back, chicken. That's it.
Look out, Justin Timberlake.
You guys did not know that I could dance, huh?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah. Hey, a man who's so in love with his life and his wife and his food and everything, of course I can dance.
Sexy dance in the
That's
kitchen.
right.
Every day.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Next, as
So
a
this is where
starch.
it'll finish cooking.
That's correct. This is going to keep on cooking. As a starch, what we have at Il Mito is a risotto cake, which is rice. And as you can see, right there, and also some nice
The
zucchini
zucchini? Oh,
that are sauteed with garlic, olive oil, and a little bit of parsley.
So this is a completely
looks awesome.
gluten-free meal.
Correct. Now, another thing about gluten that I want you to remember. Gluten-free doesn't mean that you necessarily have an allergy to it. For all of us that don't, I believe gluten-free is an amazing style of life and is an amazing way of eating because it forces you to eat pure ingredients. It does not give you any excuse to be able to use what is not good for you. And if you keep it simple, there is no reason for you not to enjoy it.
And there's
Rice,
a huge difference
potatoes,
between
everything
gluten
else.
intolerant and the gluten
Correct.
allergy or
Correct.
celiac.
As a matter of fact, I talked to the doctor the other day, and she said gluten intolerant is you have a very rare, basically allergy that comes up with specific ways. Otherwise, gluten allergy, I'm intolerant. You cannot celiac disease. You just can't have it.
Yeah.
Right, zero.
Can't have
You
it.
get
Zero.
zero.
Nothing.
But good things for everybody to keep in mind, because again, you're eating better. So
That's right.
at the end.
And I have a gluten-free beer too from Spain.
Gluten-free beer.
All right,
Yeah,
we're going
baby.
to check back in with the chef
Gotta
coming
cover.
up. Yes, very nice.
See you.
After the break, mandatory changes to Facebook. Oh!